ko to. Ginaganon ko yan minsan. Nung time na yun. Nung time na yung kasagsagan. Pero this 2023, hindi na siya gaanong umaatake. Hindi na siya gaanong umaatake. Kasi yung yung technique ko guys is, I love going to my work. Since I find this job, yes, my job is very stressful, but I'm very happy, I'm very happy and I'm very contented that I can go out, I can explore, I can feel these anxious feelings, Kasi, you know what guys, anxiety is not the way we thoughts, the way negative thoughts, hindi siya ganun. Kasi guys, yung being anxious, binibigyan ka ng motivation to do things na kinakatakutan mo. Like ako, honestly, may takot pa rin ako guys. May anxiety pa rin ako. Lahat ng mga tao may anxiety. May anxiety pa rin ako. Hindi ko yun matatanggal. Pero yung anxiety na yun, binibigyan ako ng motivation to ride a bus, to ride a train, to go to overcrowded people. And then to go out, to walk, to drop my son at minus 10 degree outside. Kasi guys, mayroon talaga akong agoraphobia sa lamig. Takot ako. So yung mind ko talaga, it is really, kasi you know what guys, yung isipan natin, para yung kidlat na hindi mo ine-expect. Pag naramdaman mo, kasi what you feel is like a reflection. Nagre-reflect yung katawan mo kung ano yung mga nararamdaman mo. Hindi yung nasa isip, hindi yung isipan mo. Kasi yung isipan mo, it's just like, that's why it goes trigger, kasi yung pag-iisip mo. So yung pag-iisip mo, yun talaga ang nakakapatrigger lahat ng ng nangyayari sa yung sarili. So nung time na yun, yes, in this kind of, para sa akin yung this really my anxiety. Nasasabi ko talaga sa sarili ko na they give me more motivation to go out, to face this fear, to go to my work. Kasi yung work ko guys, hindi dito sa hindi lang dito sa area namin. Sumasakay ako ng train 20 minutes from the station where kung saan yung station namin, papunta sa station ng aking tinatrabahuan. Tapos 20 minutes yun guys. Tapos plus another minutes papunta with bus. So ako guys, honestly, I feel that. I still feel that. Hindi ko masasabi sa sarili ko na I am totally free. Kasi if you are free, if you said yourself, graduate na ako sa aking anxiety. So meaning hindi ka na nakakaramdam. Meaning wala ka nang nararamdaman na kahit anong anxious sa buhay mo, sa sarili mo. That's not true. Kasi hindi ka tawag na ito, hindi ka robot na wala kang sense. Of course, you're still a human and you still have anxious. Don't tell me when you wake up in the morning, hindi nagpapalpitate yung yung heart mo. It means kung hindi na yan magpalpitate, wala ka na dito sa mundo. So that's normal. And if you're having a panic attack, and kung alam mo na ito, kung may kaalaman ka na, for you it is really normal. And you always said, okay, hindi yan atake kasi you know it already. So yun ang para sa akin, kung free anxiety ka na, kung graduated ka na talaga sa sa panic disorder, anxiety, wala ka nang nararamdaman kahit ano. Yun ang ibig sabihin ng free ka na. Pero pag nasabi mo na you can already overcome with it, your anxiety, your stress, your panic disorder, kasi alam mo na kung ano yung mga dapat mong gawin. At alam mo na that's only a mental health it's not harmless, walang mangyayari sa yung masama. So because you already know. And ako naman, it's because of my consultation every 3 months, and then my medication also. I am not ashamed with that, guys. I am not ashamed, to be honest. I'm not ashamed because you know what, I was regret to myself na 13 years ago, almost 13 years ago, it was 2011, my first anxiety attack, na hindi talaga ako nagpa-psychiatrist. I was really, really wrong to that. And I told that to my psychiatrist, and I told him na if I know about this, I would love to learn about my anxiety more. And for the future, I know how to handle. Kasi guys, yes, okay, na ano mo siya. Let's say, na-overcome mo siya. Na-overcome mo yung anxiety mo. But hindi ibig sabihin na hindi na yan na-atake. It is there. It is there at the back of your spirit, of yourself. At para yan karma. Na karma means nandyan lang yan, nag-iikot-ikot lang yan. At lumalabas yan sa isang tawag nito, sa isang kumbaga nangyari sa buhay mo. Like with me, yung example to myself na nangyari sa akin nung pagkatapos kong yung panganganak ko sa anak ko. Yung panganganak ko sa anak ko na ngayon ay almost 8 years old na siya. So nagkaroon ako ng phobia. Nagkaroon ako ng takot, and because it was so much, I was very scared talaga. Nakala ko katapusan ko na. It was so really not a very, not what I always heard other people na every time when they give birth and afterwards when they see their children, they're already okay. But ako guys, I was very totally freaked out. I was already scared. I was been traumatized. And I always bite this. Kinakagat-kagat ko yan, guys. Because yung anxiety ko nag-trigger into panic disorder. Kasi I don't know about it. That's what I regret nung time na yun. Sabi ko yan sa psychiatrist ko. I said to him, sana noon pa nag-consultation na ako. Kasi guys, if you go to psychiatrist, hindi ibig sabihin na they will prescribe you a medication. Hindi ibig sabihin na baliw ka na. Hindi ibig sabihin na pangmayaman yung psychiatrist. No, it's not pangmayaman guys, because psychiatrists, they will give you knowledge how you prevented, how you react, how you manage your anxiety, your stress, your panic attack, na hindi siya magiging disorder, na hindi siya magiging chronic. Because of that, guys, I said to myself, how I wish I did grab that thing. Kasi for me, hindi siya magiging depression kung alam ko lang nung time, nung anxiety pa lang yung akin. So yung ang pinakamalaki para sa akin, kamalian nung time na yun talaga. So yung ko talaga guys, itong palpitation, heart palpitation, it's every night talaga. That's why they call my panic disorder, na they call it disorder kasi araw-araw na talaga siya. At araw-araw talaga siyang nagbabother sa akin. Walang mintis yan guys, gabi-gabi. Pero pag umaga wala akong atake, wala akong panic attack sa umaga. Pero pag gabi talaga guys, grabe, so much nakakatakot talaga. Tapos bumababa pa ako noon. I'm hugging my husband, and he said to me, "Are you okay?" And I always said to him, "Yes, I'm okay." And then I'm just having my panic attack. And every night talaga, and sabi niya sa akin, it is not normal. Kasi mayroon siyang panic disorder din, gaya ko. Pero never siyang nagkaroon ng panic, never siya nagkaroon ng palpitation na habang natutulog siya. Tas magigising siya na nagpapalpitate na siya. Never niya yun naramdaman. So sabi niya sa akin, parang hindi normal yung yung panic attack mo. And then I found out that it's really normal na may mga taong nakakaranas ng panic disorder na sa gabi siya malakas. It's because of your whole day, yung mga nangyari sa iyo maghapon, na hindi ibig sabihin na wala kang sintomas, wala kang atake sa maghapon. Gabi mas malala, mas malakas yung kanyang atake. And and next is hot and cold. Yung mga nararamdaman like yung kamay ko, as in talaga yan malamig, sobrang lamig na sasabihin ko na, can you put the heater? And sabi niya sa akin, are you crazy? It is 27 degree outside. And syempre guys, pag umaatake talaga yung panic attack, yung kamay mo talaga is as in talaga super lamig yan, na parang as in talaga parang frozen yung mga kamay mo. And yung mga nararamdaman mo, sobrang init yung katawan mo na hindi mo talaga maiintindihan. Kasi ako guys, pag alam kong mainit yung katawan ko, namumula yung dito ko, namumula yung aping. Tapos ang ginagawa ko is I always open the window so that yung cold, yung fresh cold, yung lamig makapasok sa loob. So kumbaga nagko-cool down yung temperature ng katawan ko. So ito talaga guys, and then they will follow the sweating, asin talaga, marami yung pawis na para ka talagang nag-gym or parang tumakbo ka ng ilang kilometro talaga. Grabe. Ito talaga yung nakakalokong sintomas ng panic attack, guys. And the last is yung mga panginginig. Yung panginginig, guys, yan talaga yung aking sign pag nagkakaroon ako ng panic attack. Light na panic attack, yan ang nararamdaman ko. Kasi you know what guys, hindi kayo maniniwala kung ilang tawag nito, ilang blanket yung parang taklap. Ano ba yan, taklap sa Tagalog? Parang yung sa waray yung taklap eh. Kumot, yun. Yung kumot. Alam nyo ba kung ilang kumot yung ginagamit ko? 2 yung kumot na ginagamit ko. Yung isang kumot parang ganito lang siya. Hindi siya makapal. Pero yung unang kumot, kasi yung ganito is nasa loob siya. So yung unang kumot, unang kumot is ganito kakapal. Think of that. Papaano pa yan makakapasok yung lamig? At kahit guys, sobrang init, kahit like let's say, kung baga 32 degree sa labas, sa maghapon, tapos paggabi na bumababa siya ng mga 20, 27, 28, pero it's still warm, ha? Hindi siya malamig, pero yung katawan ko, grabe yung panginginig ganito talaga. Para ka talagang, pag may lagnat ka, 'di ba, nanginginig ka, sasabihin mo na nanginginig ako kasi mataas yung fever mo. Pero ako guys, wala akong fever. So, yan talaga yung sinyalis sa akin na I'm having my panic attack. It means that I overdo it today. So, yung ginagawa ko is I try my best to go back to sleep, na makatulog ako, makapagpahinga ako. So, sa awa ng Diyos, siyempre, for how many years ko na yung ginagawa. So, yes, like what I always said, hindi madaling ma-overcome yung yung aking mga sintomas na mga naramdaman ko, pero nakaya ko guys, nakaya ko siya kasi first dahil malaki yung tiwala ko sa ating mahal na Panginoon. At nag-ask talaga ako sa kanya ng sign nung kasagsagan ko ng depression talaga, na sabi ko sa kanya na